Alright, so the 3DO collection went down for 350 bucks. It's the cleanest, mintiest, completest collection that you've ever seen.
Chase after the right price.
Hey guys, welcome to Chase After the Right Price. We've got garage sales today. Crazy, crazy stuff. Checked Facebook this morning and it looked like there was a neighborhood sale. So I got right out the door and we'll see if I can get anything. Let's do it. I love me some garage sales. $1 a piece for some Spyros at the previous sale, and then they brought these out from the shed. They wanted to keep the N64 system in a controller and Diddy Kong Racing, so I had to leave that. Originally she wanted $250, which is a lot. Which I ended up getting one controller thrown in, and then the Sega Genesis stuff for $75. Trying to find the reason that it's exciting, mainly. Where is it? Well, you can see the game and system, and the case is somewhere with the manual too. I don't know how I can't find it. Need to make sure that it's in here. There it is. So that is the 75 bucks back because that is complete. It's got a little bit of wear, but I still think it'll get the money back and then everything else is gravy. $5 no holla. Long shot with the scope. And bullets and another gun. With the bin. Pretty awesome gold and silver case for 75 cents. I asked if they had the stuff that went inside of it, and they do, but they hold it sacred. But I'll take the case. So, definitely a slower garage sale morning. You can tell that people are still a little bit hesitant to whether or not to have a sale. So probably about 10% of what normally would be here is actually here. Still been about 15 sales, so it's very exciting nonetheless. Shows that there will be garage sales. There are garage sales. They're going to be starting. I got a feeling in a month or so they might kind of start to get closer to 80% of what they regularly are. But hey, I got a couple scores. Still a few more to go. We'll see if I can get anything else. But man, am I excited. Garage sales are back. Alright guys, so I wanted to break down that Sega Genesis purchase and how it all went down. So I asked for games. They initially said no, and I said, well, how about Nintendo, Sega, PlayStation? They said, oh yeah, we've got that old Sega. She didn't know where it was. He did. It was hers. She didn't want to sell it. But I said, why don't you just bring it out and I can make you an offer and you can totally say no. And so I got them to bring it out, and that is the key to success. Get them to bring it out. Sometimes it's not possible. Other times with little, you know, just being kind and saying, just, I'll make an offer, you can say no. Which is exactly what happened. So they brought it out. It had an N64 with expansion pack, Diddy Kong in it, and 2 controllers. So obviously I wanted that, but she wanted 250 bucks, and she didn't even know the N64 was there. So as I'm going through, she's like, oh, the N64's there, I gotta keep that. So she takes that out, and I say, okay, that's fine, but how about the rest of the stuff? I said I was going to offer you 100 bucks with the N64, so how about 60 bucks without it? So it's a pretty strong offer, but that's because she started at 250. And we ended up, she said 75, I said 65, and then I said, well, I could do 75 if you throw in one of the N64 controllers. which I got. It's a red one, just dusty but really good joystick, Nintendo brand. So that's a nice throw-in. I don't know why I just put my seatbelt on. And then there's some Game Gear games. So we got a golf game, Sonic Chaos, World Series Baseball, Sonic 2. So nothing too special there. We got the Sega Genesis system with Gunstar Heroes, and there's the case. A little bit of sun fading on the bottom, but I still think that that will get the 75 back because it's in really good shape. Got a great manual and other paperwork in there. So that was definitely the thing that was like, okay, this is good. There's 2 regular Genesis controllers and the cords. I won't show you those. We've got Night Storm, maybe a $10 game. Mortal Kombat, again, some sun fading, so that was not going to be worth a lot. There was also these Wii games in there. Toy Story Mania and Knight's Journey of Dreams are kind of the decent ones. Toy Story Mania still has the 3D glasses sealed, so it's going to be on the higher end of that game. Wheel of Fortune, Miss Pac-Man, every single game is complete. James Pond 3, probably a $20 game. Hardball, pretty worthless. Crew Ball got to be 20 to 30 bucks in that complete condition. And then IndyCar and Echo. So all those games, the system, I think we're looking at 20, 40, 75. I would say probably about 200 bucks in value. So it was still an excellent purchase, and the awesome thing is that I got Gunstar Heroes complete. That might go in the collection because that's one of the few Sega Genesis games that I do want to play. But we'll see. Also, Sonic 2 is down there complete as well. So not a bad score at all. I love me some garage sale dusty games coming out of the shed. That's an exhilarating feeling. And then the best on the table score that I got were these 2 Spyro games for $1 a piece. Black Label Original Spyro the Dragon. Just excellent condition on both of them, and then Ripto's Rage, greatest hits. And then the Nerf guns, the Nerf long scope, and then there's one that's kind of worthless with some bullets, but the what is it? The Nerf long shot with the scope. So that's about 50 bucks on eBay plus shipping, and on Amazon probably more. So we'll call that $50 value. And then this case, nice little Pokemon Gold and Silver case. So I've only spent like 82 bucks today, but it's been money well spent, and I'm pretty happy about it.
It's all in there. That's came from one of the Nisa American, maybe? I can't remember. Yeah, for sure.
I'll be back downstairs.
All right, cool. Thank you. All right, so we're at this indoor sale, and Crawdad in the building. It's been a minute.
It's good to be back, guys.
This is gonna be like season 4, maybe the first episode. This is exciting. But these people are collectors, and this is what we're getting. So I think that's like a NISA. Is that? Because I ordered this, and I've sold it, but they've got it for 20 bucks. And she said she never used it. Yeah, it looks minty fresh. Collector's edition. And it's got the little, that's part of it. Cow, I guess. And then $5 for the Peach Motion Plus remote. Beautiful. And then $3 for a white Connect. And she brought us upstairs to see the arcade collection.
It's a super cool local establishment in the GR area. I'm looking forward to checking it out when it's open. I mean, I love these kinds of places.
Yeah, so super cool people, and they're actually bringing a 3DO with, he says, around 80 games. So we're waiting on that, checking out the arcade. This is actually like really nice stuff. How much are the Blu-rays and DVDs and such? Do you guys know? This is just crazy.
kind of what my life's been for the last 2 years.
That's what everybody's life's been. So yeah, this is a huge 3DO collection. You'll probably never see anything like it. Crawdad's first 3DO encounter. These controllers are just awesome with the original boxes. We're looking at about $400 right now, so I'm thinking about it.
I mean, that's what they own me up, so that until it was time to get up, it's gonna work.
Alright, so the 3DO collection went down for $350. It's the cleanest, mintiest, completest collection that you've ever seen. And then I got a bunch of movies and stuff too, Marvel, Pixar. Crawdad got a bag full of stuff. We're gonna have to show you guys what we got, but we've been here for like an hour probably. It's because there's so much stuff. Look at all those movies. They got a bunch of them. So, amazing stuff. All right, Cross. Let's go over what you got.
All right, it was a good day. This is
Talk really loudly.
Oh, it was a good day. I got a nice stack of stuff here. I mean, it was just like the ultimate Blu-ray, DVD.
That was the greatest sale.
4K collection that you could ask for. This lady was just into everything that I was.
Yeah.
So you look at me and I've got Venom, Ready Player One here, Solo, Rogue One, The Greatest Showman.
Those are all steelbooks.
Yep, which is just
in
amazing.
mint condition.
And she was only asking $10, and so I paid $60 for everything here.
Jeez.
And based on that, I mean, it was a good evaluation and everything that what she laid out.
Yeah, so it's probably marked at 75 or 80 because that was 20.
Yeah.
And you got it for 60, and your potential value has got to be at least 200.
And I got A Star Is Born, Baby Driver, and the Harvest Moon, kind of the limited edition one.
Yeah. So these are all collection pieces. One of the number one questions I get is, you know,
And yeah, she basically didn't even take anything.
yeah,
out
it's
of it.
mint condition. Is do your friends get stuff? And yes, collections always come first. So Crawdad got first dibs on everything, and then I cleaned up the rest. And my goodness, I'll have to do a detailed pickup, but the greatest 3DO collection that we will ever see, undoubtedly. I got some steelbooks myself, some Blu-rays, Pixar's, Marvel's. You saw the Kinect and the Peach remote for $5. A bunch of Blu-rays and more Studio Ghibli Blu-rays. There's the 3DO. The games in the jewel cases are here, and then most of the long boxes are here. So this was insane. And then these controllers, man. Yeah, so those are like third parties. I don't know how good those are, but they're brand new. There's 3 of them. And then there's 4 in the box original controllers. That's just something that there cannot be too many of those in the world. Like beautiful mint condition, all of them in there. We've got all the cables and stuff. What's this? Oh yeah, there's just a controller outside of the box. And yeah, I mean, you can see that some of the good 3DO games are here. I don't know, like Code looks interesting. Doom is probably like an $80 to $100 game in the condition it is. Wolfenstein 3D is a good one. Nova Storm might be. Some of them I don't really know. This one looks, yeah, no, that's a good one. I know that one. Iron Angels of the Apocalypse looks interesting. The Quarantine one looks interesting.
So many of them.
Yeah, it's just.
It's very 90s.
$350. I mean, I definitely paid up for it. But I think it'll pan out pretty darn well. What a sale. That was the first one. I've pretty much gone through most of the town. Crawdad got here. We came to this one as our first sale. And this is what we got. All right, little update. So it's now noon. This was a text back. And that's a Khalil Mack rookie auto. He kind of had a stack of mostly garbage cards, like from the late 80s, early 90s, the bulk ones. But that was interesting, and I paid $5 for it. I think it's probably at least $20, maybe up to $40, depends on condition, but good little score. And Crawdad got us a lead on a
Genesis? Yeah.
Was it a Genesis or a Dreamcast?
Dreamcast, yeah.
Dreamcast, okay. He just mentioned Genesis,
Yes,
so that's probably why it's on your
exactly
mind.
Why.
So they said they needed to get it and test it.
Yeah, she wanted to test it. She didn't want us. I mean, I told her that we would just take a look at it, but she insisted that.
Yeah, you guys know the number one strategy is to try to get them to bring it out, and then you can work it from there. But she was insistent. But we're going to swing back in like half an hour or so and see.
But they also had other games too that we might be able to wheel and deal.
She said they had a collection, but they weren't really
collection.
willing to. So we'll see.
If we can get that Dreamcast out, the odds significantly increase to see the rest of the stuff. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
All right, so it happened. The Dreamcast sale. We went back. Also got an NES Classic. They knew what they had, so we paid $75, but it comes with an extra controller. Sweet mercy, that was a large vehicle.
Shook the van.
Yeah, jeez. And then we got a Dreamcast with 4 controllers, 2 memory cards, and a spatula for $30. They don't know if it works.
Gonna make cake later.
Yeah. And I had to make the offer before seeing it in order to get it to be brought out, and then it led to an NES Classic as well. So that tip definitely works, and because they weren't going to bring it out, but we made it happen. We tag teamed, and there we go. All right, guys. So I want to break down this $350 Epic 3DO collection. So there's 39 long boxes. There's the system with all the cords. We've got 4 controllers in the box, 4 regular ones. There's 3 third-party, 2 of which are new, and then all the cables, controller extension cable even. There's another controller that's just out of the box with the system, and some cases and such, all the cords. Beautiful. And this is the, I think, more desirable version of the 3DO. We've got a couple 3DO Directs, which I imagine are fairly rare. But this is just stuff that you don't see. Crazily enough, Season 3 had a great 3DO find as well. But not as crazy as this, not this amount of games. There's 60 games here, and then 39 of them have the long boxes. So some of them simply don't have a long box. Panzer General, you can see. Stellar 7, so some of them aren't complete, but it looks like they were bought used somewhere. Theme Park, World Cup Golf, and actually a lot of those have the long manuals like Panzer General in the long box. Sherlock Holmes, so I think they're actually all complete. Wicked 18, Oceans Below, Shockwave, Foes of Ali, the 3DO Interactive Sampler CD, Total Eclipse. I mean, there's everything here. Need for Speed, Alone in the Dark 2. This Zadnos, the People's Party, I think that one's pretty decent value-wise. Gex, love it. The Hoard. Family Feud. Tripped. The Incredible Machine. So many games. Shockwave, Iron Angel of the Apocalypse, The Return. Shanghai, Triple Threat. That kind of looks like a TurboGrafx design. Syndicate, Crash and Burn, Street Fighter 2 Turbo, that's awesome. Wing Commander, a couple of those. This little 20th Century Video Almanac, soft sleeve, Wii Sports style. Shockwave 2, so we've got Shockwave 1 and 2, that both of those have the long boxes. Wildeye, Doom, beautiful. That one's got the long box with it, and that's like a $150 game. Icebreaker D, I imagine that is pretty darn expensive because we do have the long box as well. Way of the Warrior, Wolfenstein 3D, solid $100 with the long box. Shockwave 2 again, maybe there's a couple versions of that. I can't find the Quarantine, yes. John Madden Football, Wing Commander 3, Battle Chess, Alone in the Dark, Twisted the Game Show, Nova Storm, that's a good one. Battle Sport, Slam Jam 95, Off-World Interceptor, Balls the Director's Cut, PGA Tour 96, whatever that is, Iron something, Iron Angel, Siberia, Pode, P-Ode probably, 3DO Interactive Sampler number 3 and 4, Jurassic Park, didn't know that was in there, that's cool. I don't know if that has a long box, but... And then this one, which is Creature Shock, and whatever is connected to that. Oh, it's a double disc. It's taped together. So there's all the games, and then here's all the beautiful long boxes in excellent condition, which in most cases are just
the outer box for all of those over there. So 39 long boxes, 60 games, 8 controllers and a system, $350. Potential value is going to be really hard to predict, but I know I can get the money back in just the system, Wolfenstein, and Doom. And then we've got 58 games and 7 controllers. That'll be profit. So I'm thinking potential value maybe around $1,000, but it's going to be long tail on a lot of it. But the thing is, for collectors, this is what they're going to want, the mint condition, complete stuff. So I've got the premium copies that collectors will want, so they may sell faster than like if it was loose disc or just jewel case. So I'm excited to get this stuff listed, and man, what a sale to find at a garage sale of all things. So I'm off to a great start with 3DO game sales. So I've sold 6 games, just listed them last night. Sold Quarantine for $50, and all of them have $5 shipping. Syndicate for $25, Family Feud for $25, The Need for Speed for $35, Alone in the Dark 2 for $40, Oceans Below for $40, and Iron Angel of the Apocalypse for $35. So that's $250 worth of games that have already sold. And I had an offer of $175 on Doom and an offer of $125 on Wolfenstein, which I think I might reach back out to that person and send them the offers. We'll see, but already going to be in the profit after 8 games, and then still got the system to sell, the controllers, and all the other games. So it's going to end up working out very, very well. And thank you guys for watching Season 4, Episode 1. What a great way to start the year, and there's going to be a lot more to come. So I'm excited. It seems like garage sales are back, so stay tuned for more. It's gonna get crazy. But thank you guys for watching this one. We'll see you next time, every Friday at 9:30 a.m. Eastern.
Chase after the right price.